All right, everybody, so for triangles, we just want to make sure that we are looking at it from two different perspectives. So we want to look at the angles of a triangle and we want to look at the sides. So for angles, if it has an angle greater than 90 degrees, we're going to see this as obtuse. If it has one that's equal to 90 degrees, we're going to see this as a right triangle. And if all angles are less than 90 degrees, we're going to see it as acute. So in our example below, equal to 90 degrees, we're going to see that we have a right triangle here. Secondly, from sides, if we have three equal sides, it's going to be equilateral. If we have two equal sides, it's going to be isosceles because you have two eyes. And if we have one equal side or nothing is equal, then we are going to have a scalene triangle. So the way that you can determine the side lengths is that the angles also have to be equal. So you can actually put here, it doesn't have to be just side lengths. If you have three equal angles, two equal angles, or no equal angles. So here we're going to see that 30, 60, 90 are all different. So we're going to have a scalene triangle in this case because none of our angles are equal. The second thing we can use some of our properties to solve is if you have an equilateral triangle, you know that all sides are equal. You also know that all angles are equal. And specifically when all angles are equal, they are equal to 60 degrees. So in this question, it says equilateral, so we know all of these angles are 60. We don't actually need that for solving, but hint, 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 you might need that for solving on your skill check. So just a quick reminder that equilateral triangles have 60-degree angles. But all sides are equal, so what that means is you can just pick your favorite two sides and set your favorite two sides equal to each other. I'm going to take these two because they have smaller numbers, and they are simply equal to each other. So solving, want to bring all the y's to the same side. And then we want to bring all the numbers to the same side. So when we do that, we get a y term of 8. Fortunately, that's not what the question is asking for. It wants to know each of the side lengths. So what we have to do is go back over and plug in that y value. So 2 times y plus 5. Well, we solve for y. We know that y is 8. So we can plug in 2 times 8 to get 16. And that gives us a side length of 21. It should be the same for all the side lengths. If you want to plug this in 3 times, you can. And it should give you that same answer. You don't have to plug it in 3 times because, again, we should know that an equilateral triangle has equal sides. But just for proof, sometimes it's good to make sure we don't make any mistakes. And it is true, all 3 sides are 21. Great way to check your work if you're ever not sure. You can plug it in, and if they all equal, then you know you